Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Stellaris. And I think we should make some changes. So we've been playing the DARPA Assimilators, our race of Borg-like assimilators. And we've been playing them in the 1.8 update so far. Now, I know a number of other people switched to the 1.8.1 beta. I tried not to touch the beta yet. I was waiting for the full patch to come out. However, assimilators were actually completely unbalanced in the 1.8. They're fixed in the 1.81 beta. The 1.8.2 patch comes out in about a week's time. However, most of the issues with the DARPAs is basically to do with their growth. The people get assimilated too slowly. Cyborgs can't breed. You can't use cyborgs as genetic manipulation tools because you don't get the genetic techs on them because you're a robot. You can't turn them into armies. You don't get Unity growth as much, and etc, etc, etc. Now, 1.8.1 beta and the 1.8.2 patch do fix this in a lot of different ways. They add a lot of different stuff that makes it actually possible to grow. The issue really being that you can't really grow as the simulators in 1.8 very easily. And so I've asked Twitter, I've asked the Discord server, and the general opinion is instead of just installing the 1.8.1 beta and continue as this, we should just restart. Because it's mostly to do with growth. And the issue with this one is, we're going to keep getting attacked. It's not because I'm declaring war. A number of people have said, oh, you should stop having wars then. It's like, I've declared like maybe 2 wars in the entire game so far. The issue why we're having wars isn't because I'm attacking people. It's because people are looking at me and going, we hate you because you're an assimilator, and you're actually weaker than us. And the reason we're weaker than them is because, yeah, they're advanced starts, but we didn't get to grow. Our growth was severely curtailed, partly because of the constant war, but partly because we didn't grow as normal because we're assimilators. Now, of course, that is largely fixed in the new update, and it should be a lot more balanced in terms of that. Now, we could continue playing as this, but what will happen is we'll just have the same constant wars against people. And I do think we could get out of it, right? I think we could possibly just keep going like we have for the last few episodes. Economic build-up, followed by they declare war on me, and I can try and hold them off to a mediocre deal, then economic build-up, etc. But the problem is that will be kind of just tedious. And I understand a lot of people have been saying that in the comments. They said, you know, this is getting a little bit tedious because it's just a constant small war. You have to play very carefully just to get a nothing victory. And I understand that. So with that in mind, and having looked at what people want on the Discord and on the Twitters, we're going to do a new playthrough. We're going to do a new playthrough as assimilators, because those are the ones that are fixed. And we'll play with a similar but slightly different race. And this time around, we should be able to do a lot more focused, a lot more optimized, and in theory, be able to just go blop. Like good old-fashioned Stellaris playthroughs are meant to be. Yeah. Now, obviously, you know, if I'd known a bit better about the issues that are facing assimilators in 1.8, which are fixed now, I could have maybe tweaked it a bit more. And I know other YouTubers have been playing, but they've been playing on the 1.8.1 beta. Yeah, seriously, the changes make a huge difference. There are so many differences in there, like Unity, for instance. You get a Unity from one building that you don't get Unity currently for, and also every time you assimilate a pop, you get Unity. Yeah, we haven't been able to fill up many of our trees. It's 350 years into the game. Well, 250 years into the game. The other one is populations take ages to convert. And it's not because of an issue to do with conversion. It's to do with the fact that they're converting pops on a per galaxy basis, per species. So if you take 5 worlds off of one species, they're going to convert one of those species per unit of time. The change, which is what it should be, is 1 unit per world, which makes a lot more sense, because what you should do in theory is just grab 1 world off everyone, and then 1 world off everyone, because it's per species and not per world, which doesn't make any sense to me. You don't set up 1 conversion camp. That's weird. Not convert. Cyberization camp per species. You set them up per world, because they're locations, not cultures. They're physical realities as opposed to mind constructs. So, with that all fixed, and with the ability to breed cyborg pops, and all that added, I'm looking forward to starting a new series, and we should be able to power through a lot more easily. That, however, will also be a slightly modded series, since I want to also keep it a little bit different from this series, not make it the same thing again. So we'll be playing with a slightly different race, but also I'm going to add a few mods. Not anything crazy, but an improved AI mod to make the AI actually harder to beat. And a couple of other tweaks. Nothing massive, but maybe a few cosmetics as well. Like there's a really nice a racial species mod that I want to use. Really, really nice. Combined with, I think there is a very nice ship mod I want to use as well. And ship AI. Not ship AI, but you can give them a module which tells them how to behave in combat. That's one I definitely want. I think we found with this, when I told destroyers to have missiles and sit back, like I was like, oh, they'll sit back and they'll fire their missiles with the battleships. They didn't. They just charged in, which is silly. Now you can actually give them orders with the mod that I'm going to be installing. So that's going to be a fun one. Hopefully you'll enjoy that playthrough. That'll be starting probably tomorrow, depending on when this video goes up. Otherwise, maybe today. I don't know. Probably tomorrow, because I put this up today. I'll be starting soon. And let me know your feedback below. If you're in favor of this, if you're not in favor, if you're in favor of mods or not in favor, if you're favoring more mods, or if you're in favor of no mods. Generally, it's a good idea to get a feel for these sort of things. If you're in favor of a very radically different race play, I'm interested to know what you want, because obviously I'm making content for you, so knowing what you like allows me to make better content for you, so just let me know your feels. Of course, be polite about it and stuff. I mean, not only is that good, like, for the community, to people being polite, but it's also, strictly speaking, like, scientifically proven, like, reality. If you're polite to someone, they're more likely to listen to what you say, because, duh. So, yeah, just give me all the feedback down below, and, yeah. Stay shiny. I'm so looking forward to this patch, it does fix so much.